So what's going on, guys? My name's Ash and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel today. Today we're going to be looking at FIFA 22 and seeing if it is worth it for the price and seeing whether you guys should buy it or not. Just before we get started, guys, I would appreciate it if you could drop a like on the video. It really does help me, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you are new so you never miss out on any videos like this one, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're notified when a video is posted. Also, one more thing, guys, I did upload a video yesterday called Why FIFA 21 Failed. I worked really hard on it, and I'd like to see your guys' opinions on it, so the link for that is in the description. I would very much appreciate it if you could go and check that out. And yeah, with all that aside, guys, let's get into the video. Okay, so to start off, guys, we're going to take a look at the prices of the different editions of FIFA 22 and also looking at the release date. So this year there are 2 editions of FIFA 22. Last year there was 3 editions of FIFA 21, and the 2 editions that you can buy of FIFA 22 are the standard edition, which is just the game as it is, no extras or anything, and the ultimate edition, which has added features. Obviously the ultimate edition is more expensive and we'll discuss that any moment, but it does have some added perks which might be worth you looking at. So guys, the global release date of FIFA 22 is the 1st of October 2021, and the price of the game is £60. Well, it's actually $59.99, but obviously that is just £60. But if you do pre-order the game through FIFA 21, if you go into the menus and order it from there, you can get a 10% discount, meaning it will cost £53. No, 54. The Ultimate Edition, on the other hand, will cost a hefty $89.99, but you can get the same 10% discount by ordering the game through FIFA 21, and that will cost £81 instead of the $90. If you're wondering why the Ultimate Edition costs £30 more than the Standard Edition, it's because you can get the game 3 days early, you get a lot of Ultimate Team content with it, as well as a career mode, homegrown talent or something like that, and yeah, you can upgrade your FIFA 22 copy from PS4 to PS5 or from the Xbox One to the Series X. It's important I say that because this free upgrade from last gen to new gen is only available for the Ultimate Edition. It is not available for the Standard Edition, so if you did buy FIFA 22 Standard Edition on your PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you will have to buy that game again for full price if you do upgrade your console. So now we know about the prices and the release date of the game, it's time to talk about whether or not the game is worth it. And we're not talking about the things you get when you order the game, such as FIFA points or whatever. We're talking about if the game itself is worth you purchasing. So what have they added? What have they changed? Let's take a look. So what you're seeing here is the new tactics system that EA have brought to FIFA 22. They've changed the one from FIFA 21 and brought a whole new tactics system to change the way you can play within the game. So there are 2 main sections that EA have added to the tactics system, and that is the build-up play and the chance creation. This is the 2 main sections, and there are many different options that you can choose. So taking a look at build-up play, you can see it's composed of 4 things: balanced, slow build-up, long ball, fast build-up. These are the 4 options you can choose for your build-up play. Balanced is obviously very balanced, so it varies what you do in a certain situation. Slow build-up is all about just playing it slow, keeping short passes, not rushing your attacks. Long ball is all about hoofing it from your defenders to your attackers, and fast build-up just pushes players forward for a faster build-up. But if you lose possession of the ball, you will be exposed to a counter-attack, so that's quite risky. It's also important to note that build-up play is only applicable in your own half. It doesn't count in your opposition's half. That is what chance creation's for, and we're going to take a look at that now. So just like the build-up play tactics, the chance creation tactics are broken down into 4 different tactics: balance, possession, direct passing, and forward runs. As you'd expect, balanced is just very balanced, so it says the team will maintain its formation while building up the attack, and players will offer support and make runs when they think it's right to do so. The possession tactic is just about keeping the ball, so your players won't make many risky runs, but it's all about keeping the ball close and keeping possession, obviously. Direct passing means your attacking players will run behind the defensive line and make it a very direct approach towards goal. And finally, forward runs just means your players will push forward into attacking areas. So if you lose possession of the ball, you could be screwed. But yeah, they are the new tactics that have been brought to FIFA 22. Another thing EA have done to the gameplay is they've completely rewritten the goalkeepers. So there are brand new animations and brand new behaviours for the goalkeepers. Let's take a look at that. So here's just a few clips of some new save animations that have been added for the goalkeepers, and they look really nice if I'm being honest with you. That keeper avoided being chipped there. And this is a full stretch save from a ferocious volley, if I'm being honest. And this one was probably the best of the lot, like a point blank header, and he somehow pushed it onto the post. That is really nice to see. I've got hope for the keepers this year because that is much better, I have to admit. But yeah, that was a sneak peek at the goalkeepers in FIFA 22. There's obviously more to see there, but we don't have the footage at the moment. But that is very promising, I have to say. Another thing EA have added is something called kinetic air battles. As you can see there, that was recorded by real people, and it just adds a sense of physicality to headers and physical battles. Something that is really nice to see because, you know, battles in the older FIFA games, they don't seem to be very realistic. That adds a real sense of realism to the game, and I do like to see that. Hopefully we can see more of that. They've also added new dribbling mechanics, which is nice to see. As you can see, there's a player taking the ball around another player there. That might be a little bit overpowered with higher pace players, but we'll have to see. They've also added new skill moves, which I'll show you just about now. These are not all new skill moves, but they've added the ability to do them first time. So you can see the moment the player gets the ball, he can perform the skill move. This skill move here is brand new, I do believe. I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but it looks pretty nice. But the ability to do first time skill moves does look pretty cool and probably very useful. Another thing I wanted to show you is something called explosive sprint, and that happens when your player has the ball and needs a burst of pace. It allows him to run faster for a short amount of time. So you can see the difference here without explosive sprint and with explosive sprint. There does seem to be a massive difference, as you guys are about to see. So this is with explosive sprint, and you can just see that burst of pace there, and I can imagine that this is going to be very overpowered, much like the bridge skill move in FIFA 21. The main other thing I wanted to show you guys regarding gameplay is the improvements to the defensive AI. You can see they move a lot more as a group now. It seems a lot more realistic. You can see they all stay in their positions, and it does look a lot more free flowing, and the defenders don't look as static. That is something I do like to see, and it will be interesting to see how this works out. But yeah, they're the main things I picked up on from the gameplay. They're the things they've added. There are a few other features such as icon switching, which is a new way of player switching, and they have added more detailed statistics towards games, so you can see more stats from the games you're playing, which is very nice. But that is basically it for the gameplay. Like I said, there is a few more details that I haven't covered in this video, but that's just because I don't want it to be too long. But I will leave a link to the pitch notes down in the description where you can read through them yourself and see every detail that has been added to FIFA 22. Now we've had a look at what's changed with gameplay, we're going to take a look at the different game modes and see what's been added to them very quickly. So starting off with Ultimate Team, guys, in Division Rivals they have changed the structure of the competition, so ranks reset at the end of each season. You also have the chance to earn more rewards, and going on win streaks will mean you will rank up faster, which is very nice to see. And also regarding Rivals, for the very best players they have added a new division past Division 1 called the Elite Division, where I'd imagine the rewards are much better, but the competition is very, very difficult. So again, that is also nice to see. Another thing about the Elite Division is it gives you a chance to qualify for the FIFA Global Series, which is the esports tournament. For FUT Champions, the structure has completely changed. You have to qualify for the FUT Champions playoffs by playing Rivals like you normally would, and then to qualify for the FUT Champions finals that are on the weekends, you have to do well in the playoffs by earning enough points. The FUT Champions playoffs will be in the week, whereas the finals will be at the weekend. So that's a nice little change, and it gives players something to do within the week. Another thing is that they've added more customization to stadiums, which is always nice. So there is that. Co-op public matchmaking lets you team up with another player and make a custom squad to use against other duos. Again, that is also quite nice. And they have also added FUT Heroes, which are basically players that have retired, which don't quite cut it as icons, but they are in the game now. Now that is all the major changes for Ultimate Team, and I'm not gonna lie guys, although there isn't many, I feel like the changes they have made are very good. I am very interested to play Ultimate Team this year. I'm interested to try out the new Division Rivals structure as well as FUT Champions of course, so I am actually really looking forward to that. I think they've done a good job hopefully. But yeah, let me know what you think of the changes to Ultimate Team down in the comment section below. Moving on to Pro Clubs guys, EA have made it so you can play drop-in matches with your friend and you get to choose your position in the lobby. They have also added a new player growth system where you earn experience for playing games based on your match rating, what you contribute to attack and defense, to earn rewards and perks and traits and all sorts of other things, which I'm just about to get onto now. A very much needed change for Pro Clubs, I must say. So like I said, they have added perks to Pro Clubs, and I'm not going to go through all of them because there's so many. If you guys want to take a look at that, I will leave a link to it down in the description. But they have added perks for shooting, chance creation, defending and goalkeeping, and basically what these perks do is they give you a boost in certain areas regarding, you know, what you choose. For example, one of the perks for shooting is a first time shooting perk, and it basically increases the accuracy of a shot taken first time by a player. You earn these perks by leveling up using the system I've just previously shown, and you get 3 perks when you first start, and you can unlock additional perk slots as you progress your virtual pro. Another cool change in Pro Clubs is that you can now customize things more freely, a bit like you can in Ultimate Team. So you can change the goal songs, the pitch paint, the goalpost colors, the crowd chants. You have a lot of customization options when it comes to FIFA Pro Clubs. So that is very nice to see, because I feel like Pro Clubs is the game mode where customization needs to be at its highest, because you are basically making your own club. So it is very nice to see that. And lastly, regarding Pro Clubs, you are now able to make a female virtual pro, so that is also very nice. So finally, moving on to career mode. There is quite a lot for career mode. I'm going to have to skim through it because I just do not have time in this video. But if you do want to read the full details, like I said, a link to all the pitch notes are down in the description. A lot of the changes are very much like Pro Clubs. As you can see here, there is a new player growth system for created players where you earn experience for playing games as well as skill points and perks to really improve the gameplay experience for your player. They have also added objectives to career mode to give you a real aim when playing games. So as you can see here, one of the objectives is to get a match rating of at least 9.0. I think that is a very nice addition where you can earn extra XP and skill points. You can also come on as a substitute in games that you do not start, which is pretty nice. And you can also get a rating from your manager where if you do poorly, you won't be selected for the team, and if you do very well, you will have a place in the team. Like I said guys, there are more things regarding career mode in the pitch notes. If you do want to go and take a look at that, like I said, the link will be down in the description. But that is basically all of the changes for FIFA 22. So answering the title of this video, should you buy FIFA 22? Is it worth it? Honestly, I might get some stick for this, but I think it is. Whether you're an Ultimate Team fan, a career mode fan, or a Pro Clubs fan, I feel like there is a bit there for everyone. I feel like the changes they have made really do improve the player experience, I have to say. Then again guys, if you are casual players and you don't play FIFA all that often, or you don't take it that seriously, it might be worth waiting even just a couple of weeks until the price goes down to save yourself a bit of money. But honestly guys, the changes that they've made to the game have been the best in the past few years for sure. They've changed multiple game modes, they've improved gameplay in multiple areas, and I think honestly it is a very positive start. Now I can only say this before I've bought the game. Obviously I haven't played FIFA 22, the final version, or anything like that. I'm just saying, based on the changes that we see, I think it is worth it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun this year, hopefully. The aim of this video was to give you all the details of FIFA 22 and for you guys to make your own decision on whether you want the game or not. It saves you making a blind choice and you have every bit of information you need to know whether you want the game or not. That was my intention. But yeah, that is everything for the video guys. If you have enjoyed it or found it informative, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up. I've tried very hard on this video. I struggle with video editing, but I've given it my best shot. I'd also appreciate it if you guys could subscribe subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content. It would really help me, and it will also help you guys out, because when FIFA 22 drops, this is going to be one of the best places for tips, tricks, formations, custom tactics on YouTube, for sure. 100%. And obviously don't forget to turn on notifications so you are notified when a video is posted. But that is everything, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.